I'm sure it's all water under the bridge now. I know how you roll. But when you're doing this deal, WWE winds up running a show in Nashville, as they do. They ran the Bridgestone. And I assume you guys are probably doing some radio across the street or something like that. I know they used to do those tailgate things on the Zone, the big Nashville sports station. But there's a pretty famous story that there were some WWE talent and some GFW talent all sort of commingling. And our pal Cody, not Cody Rhodes, Cody Angle, your son, was enamored. Oh my God, that's Braun Strowman. What a huge human being. Obviously, we know Cody is a huge wrestling fan, wanted to go do a bit of a meet and greet with a guy he saw on TV, and he's been raised around the wrestling business. He wouldn't think he couldn't do that. So here he goes. Allegedly, it doesn't go all that well. What really happened?
Wait, you're saying Cody was involved?
I was under the impression Cody tried to meet Braun Strowman. Braun blew him off. Karen got involved. There was a big scene. That's what the internet was led to believe. What really happened?
Okay, so maybe that had happened at another time, but what I remember, and you're going to put it all on me. The one thing on a positive note that Lower Broad and Conrad, back in the day, if I'd have known you, but there's a private club.
We'd had a lot of fun there.
But anyway, there's
you talking about upstairs downtown? Yep. Yeah.
Well, who would call it the Knock Knock Club? But anyway, how'd you know about that?
My buddy Brad, he's the mayor of Nashville.
Oh yeah, okay. That's where me and Brad, I think, our first.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But we were there, and they had a house show, but me and Karen were downtown partying. I'm sure we either had a dinner or something, but me and AJ Styles text. I got to see AJ that night for the first time. When did he start? 2016? Yeah. Anyway, he hadn't been there long, and man, I was so happy for him after everything he had been through. But anyway, got to see AJ. I texted him. He came up to the Knock Knock Club. Obviously, AJ doesn't drink, so again, he's looking at Jeff side-eyed. But anyway, we laughed and cut up and all that. And I believe either the group with us or whatever, but we were going across the street to the stage, right across the street to Tootsie's, and then right down behind the stage. We were going into one of those honky tonks, and that whole story got blown up that Braun had said something, I don't know, but it was a joke. It was a complete joke. And Karen fired back at him in a working manner. It was one of those, and I was a mess. I won't even, there's some people that took care of me that night anyway. And we got home, but that whole story, Conrad, kind of unraveled over a non-issue. So that was 17 because 18 at Hall of Fame, Braun and Karen and myself and all that was kind of a chuckle spot, but I guess it blew up internet wise and the memes and the stories and all that. But God, that's the first time I've ever heard Cody's involved. I'll have to ask Karen, did it start over something along those lines? But,
well, I'll tell you this, if he was mean to Cody, he's an asshole.
I'm not buying that.
I don't either, because everybody I know who knows him in real life, nicest guy.
He's a sweetheart of a guy. Yeah. Big time. And if he did something quote unquote dismissive, he didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
No.